Hi, it's Eddie. Welcome to Wilson's Epic Adventures. Today I have my final gear that I'm taking with me on my 2025 PCT thru hike. Alright, we're going to start off with my cook kit. I have my Z-Packs. It's a bear hanging Dyneema food bag. I've had this for about 4 years. This is my spoon. I believe this is a Tokes spoon with the polished end. This is the lid to the pot. But it makes into a frying pan, which is kind of useful. See, it's been used and stained. This is my Soto Windmaster stove. I got a sponge and a little soap, dried stuff. Keep there for washing dishes every now and then. This is the Tokes 1100 milliliter pot. Comes with the lid. It breaks down and folds really well. And then I got my GSI cup. It's like for if you want a cold soak or anything, or have a hot drink, because if you have something in here, you want something in here, and you like to have a nice cup. Anyways, if I do a lot of cold soaking, this is what I use. This cup. It's basically 2 cups, and it has a little measuring things in there if you can kind of see. But yeah, it's a GSI cup. Alright, here's my electronics. This is the phone I'm taking. It's a Samsung Galaxy A54. I have a tripod with a little remote on it for some of the shots. It's also a selfie stick. I use a lot of time lapse with it. This is a Garmin Instinct watch. It's solar powered. I use it for tracking my hike. If you see at the end of videos, put it into one of the apps on the phone and make that. This is a Garmin InReach Messenger. I had it on the 2023 hike. This is a 100 watt fast charger, in out. It has a fast charging in or out, and then has 2 USB-A 20 watts. This is a 5-port charger. It's a 200 watt. You can do two 100 watt ports at once, and it has a 20 watt C and 2A ports, which I can do 5 of the electronics at once, so it makes it kind of nice. Under here, this is a battery bank for cpap machine. It's 48,000 watt, and the reason why I have it is it runs 24 volt, and has a different hookup for cpap machine, but it runs on USB-C port. It also is a battery bank, so you can charge other devices with it if you want to. Has other ports. It also can do a car charger, but the cool thing is I can take this port, and this will give my machine 4 days, and then I get 2 more days if I charge it into this. It just depends. I won't really need to charge my stuff until every 5 days, which includes the phone and all that. And the watch is solar powered, so it lasts forever. So, anyways, this is my electronics. This is my ditty bag. This is stuff like my first aid kit, toothpaste, toothbrush. I keep a pen in there. Sharpie. I have a little notepad. And then I have a bunch of miscellaneous different type of pills like Tylenol and ibuprofen and aspirin and all that and stuff. Next, moving on, we go on to my CNOC 3-liter water bag with my Sawyer squeeze and the little blue, the coupler for hooking on the water bottles, and then you can kind of gravity feed with this. If you put a little string on it, a little carabiner, you can hang it from a tree branch or your trekking poles, and it works out really well. I put all this into a Z-Packs Dyneema bag. I have, let's see, a clothesline. It weighs like 1 ounce. I put it in my ditty bag. I use that for drying my clothes. It's kind of nice at camp. I have my sun hat, which is 50 SPF or whatever it is. The top actually comes off. The brim's 6-inch. And I have a beanie that has a little liner in it. Really lightweight. I have here, this is my Frog Togs poncho. And I'm going to carry this instead of a raincoat. I was going to use a raincoat, but I think it was just too much. And I wanted to kind of keep my pack dry. So I opted for the Frog Togs ultralight rain poncho. This is an REI coat. It's a puffy, 850 puffy. It folds into its own little pocket here. It folds into another one too. This here is my wind gear. This is my windbreaker. It's an Enlightened equipment. It's about 3 ounces. It's really nice. I use this a lot of the time when I'm hiking to go along with my shirt I wear. This is extra pair of socks. I bring 2 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of sock liners, and 1 pair of warm, comfortable socks. So that's those guys there. Going down the gear, we also have some REI gaiters. And for the Sierras and other parts where I'm going to be needing snow, I carry micro spikes. And inside this little bag, with my micro spikes, I carry these guys, if I can get them up. The snow baskets for my trekking poles. I put them together because they're nice to have in the snow, and versus sticking your trekking pole down in deep snow, it saves it from breaking. So moving on from that, I've got my glove kit. So my glove is basically, it starts off with the liner. And the liner, you put that on, and if it's not enough, you can wear the glove. If the glove itself's not enough, you can put these together. And then for extreme cold, I put the rain shell on top. Works as a wind shell, so I have a 3rd layer. So that's works pretty good. I mean, even down in the single digits, the gloves work just fine, but they're kind of nice to have all this together. And then I have on my sun gloves, REI sun gloves, which I think are the better made ones because they have this little durable liner on the bottom, and then I seem to wear out my sun gloves through here, so go from there. Moving over here, we have Z-Packs. These are trekking poles. Right here, this is not the grip, that's also Luco tape. I just always carry it on my trekking poles, and I use them when I need it. Next door is, you see my 1/8-inch pad. It goes with my sleep system. I lay this underneath my sleeping mat, which is a Thermarest Uberlight. I also have inside of the bag, so I never forget it, another piece of electronics, and it's my Flextail pump. So keep these guys together, that way I don't lose it. And if, just in case, I have the pump sack, which I stuff my clothes inside of my sleeping bag. Speaking of some of my extra clothes, we'll go over there in just a second here. I'll start with my shoes. These are the Ultra Lone Peak 9s. I guess they're size 11s. Worn them a couple times, but I'm waiting for the trail, and I'm going to change the insoles out. There's a little stiffer insoles than what they come with. But I'm going to wear these when I get on trail. These are not the waterproof ones. I don't want waterproof for hiking because these ones stay a little bit cooler, and I like the breathable shoe. My socks, and these are knee-high with the compression socks I wear. Keep swelling down on my ankles. wear 32-degree long johns, and then I have convertible pants, which probably just wear shorts at all time and the leggings come off. I have an Outdoor Research sun hoodie sitting inside of a Hawaiian shirt with my PCT buff as a trail and the sign on it. And then under this is a Trekology pillow with my Enlighten Equipment Enigma custom quilt. It's 20 degree with 950 fill. It has a draft collar, and then inside I also have, I put this over my sleeping mat, and this is a cocoon silk liner, sleeping bag liner. So move on to the other thing probably need to sleep in is my tent. It's a Z-Packs Soloplex or Plex Solo, whatever one works. One person tent. It's 15 ounces without tent stakes and 18 ounces with them. It requires 10 tent stakes to work. Next to this is a cpap mini cpap machine. It weighs, this is about a pound. So the cpap machine goes with the big battery, and together about 5 pounds. It adds to my weight. So it's an extra hit, but at the end it's okay. Alright, this right here is my poop kit. It's everything I have. I have a bidet, I have a trowel, I have sunscreen, body glide, lip balm, wipes, and some hand sanitizer in there. And then moving on, we got what carries it all is the backpack. I have a nylon liner to go with it. This is a Z-Packs Arc Haul. It's a 50-liter pack. You see it has orange on it. I replaced the shock cords when they break, and I just had orange. And I just been putting orange on it instead of black, so it's kind of a custom thing I do. Kind of like the bear strap has a triangle on top. Like if you want to carry a bag of chips, it's kind of nice to have these. Make this little triangle, but that's just my little additions I've done to it. And it has, if you ever, when you go to the border, they give you this tag, and so that's my tag. So that's my gear.